Welcome to another episode or Simp or Nah. I will not disclose any personal information that the people has given to me. Also, please punctuate and edit your stories when you send them in. If you got any story, send them in to Simp or Nah podcast at gmail.com. You feel me? Y'all already know what I'm about to say. Let's get to our sponsors to No Joke Lawn Care Service. Danny Man, what?
You already know what's going on with No Joke, man. Check this out. If you want your White House, if you want the front looking like the White House, and you want to keep the HOA up off your back, dial 314-203-3191. Holler at No Joke Landscape Service and tell them Simp or Nah podcast sent you.
They will definitely
Keep you together, keep you right and tight, keep you crispy.
Yeah, they will definitely
Have you snuggled up like your favorite blanket at night.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Yeah, so
No
just
doubt
trust the
about
word,
that.
and it's gonna happen.
Definitely gotta trust the word.
It's too
Damn,
hot to be
man.
snuggled up with a blanket tonight.
It most definitely is too hot to be snuggled with a blanket tonight, but I had to throw the little F in there.
Yeah, throw that in there. Okay, Jay, I feel you. Dang, y'all. Damn, man, what's up, bro? Like, how you feel, man? What's going on, man?
Man, I feel like
A rotisserie chicken, don't you?
for real. I mean, I can really, you know what? This our podcast. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it.
Go
I
ahead.
don't even care.
Right.
I feel like the devil dragging his nuts across the sky outside. That's exactly what it feel like.
What?
It's hot. That's what.
So that's that. So you want some blimp?
Yeah, well, no, I'm just saying like just the temperature period. Like it's so hot, dude. You know, like I don't. Man, look, this the thing I've noticed.
We
St.
get a
Louis
break,
get
though.
hot. Yeah, we get a break.
We getting a break? No.
Look, St. Louis gets hot, but when I be in Memphis and Mississippi,
Yeah.
that south, the further south you go, the hotter that heat get.
So
The
we
more
ain't
disrespectul
really
the
hitting
heat. Nah,
We ain't really-
then my son,
Right.
you know, my son stay in Vegas.
Right.
Boy, the temperature already in the triple digits, and I'm bitching about 95 degrees. It's 108 out there.
But is it the dry heat or is
Yeah,
it
they got
the
dry
sun?
heat.
You know what I'm saying?
They got dry heat, we got humidity.
Okay.
It's a
okay.
difference.
Yeah,
So our heat
yeah.
with the humidity be ridiculous.
Right. Yeah.
So it'll be a smooth 87 degrees, feeling like a cool 92.
Right.
And that
Cause
shit ain't fur. So when it's 95, it's gonna feel like it's 101.
Jay, I don't know how you doing it, dog.
Man, when I,
I don't
say
know how you doing
shout
it,
out to
bruh.
my cameraman.
Yeah.
Shout out to my cameraman, Freaky Calfield, bro. My boy got the long sleeve on right
sleeve
now.
on. Put the camera on yourself.
I got the
dog.
muscle shirt
Put
on.
the
and I'm
camera on
still
yourself,
sweating.
bruh. So these people can know, like,
Yeah, let bro
put
come
camera
into
on
the
yourself.
camera. Let's see this, bro. Like,
come on now.
check my man's out. You feel me? Like, and he
Right.
cool, and he
Right.
cool as a heel.
Right. He ain't broke a sweat. I don't think.
Me,
Yeah.
look like I
it's
just came from the
already
gym.
started. Yeah, it's already starting. It's already.
It started for me like I came from the gym. But
Hey,
shit,
this is funny, bro.
the heat outside is just ridiculous.
It is, bro. Have we done a pod on a Monday, bro? Like, when was the last Monday pod we really did? Since
I don't think we have.
this is first.
Yeah. You know what? I think we've done one just on some low key, right? It was a bonus episode before we started calling them bonus episodes.
Right, yeah.
Right.
Right.
We've done a Monday,
Monday,
but
before.
not to actually shoot on a
on
Monday. like
Monday.
this.
Yeah.
So this is the first Monday.
Yeah, we know. Yeah.
Because when I say the heat has been heating,
Yeah, the heat's been heating up. The heat of the you know that
heat
the heat of the night. Yeah.
Nah, the show in the heat of the night. My mama still be watching this show.
Now, you know what? That was a good 90s. You know,
Yeah, we had all type of good
stuff
shows
like
in the
that.
90s, bro.
Yeah, I mean, if you was up to something like that, then that's what it was. But bruh, man. So listen, man, I normally, during this time, y'all know.
I ain't forgot what I said I was gonna say, but go ahead. I ain't forgot. It just clicked back in my head.
He clicked back in.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, what is it though?
Let me go ahead and say it, man.
Yeah, get it, yeah.
Let me get this off my chest.
get it
And I'm
off.
gonna drop these shades.
Yeah.
Me, Dan the man is going to look directly at his camera and say, fuck you to all the St. Louis Metropolitan Police that's task force. Because y'all just spiked the car that I was in the other night for no fucking reason. For no reason at all. Y'all spiked us, made us have to get 3 new tires because y'all came and hit the lights and didn't want us to be where we was. So when we all pulled off doing the proper speed limit, right? One of you weak ass jump out boys jumped from behind an 18-wheeler and threw spikes out at the car that I was in. So I personally want to tell you to your face on my podcast, fuck you. And I don't care. Try to touch me if you want to, because when your sergeant jumped out the truck, I told him that night after walking up and telling all y'all was some bitch ass niggas for that. When your sergeant jumped out and told me he was finna lock me up, and I looked him right in his face and said, what the fuck you think? You better not touch me. You mad because I'm young? I'll bring my voice down, but I still tell you, I got the freedom of speech. So fuck y'all. Because y'all spiked us for no motherfucking reason. Y'all was mad because I told y'all spiking us and we pulling off doing the proper speed limit, but y'all scared to go get out here and fuck with the people that's out here killing motherfuckers. Y'all scared to go fuck with the little white ants that's running around here with switches and shit like that. But y'all see some grown motherfuckers chilling and hanging out. Y'all mad. Y'all want to fuck with us because y'all think we're in the classification as them. No. Go fuck with these killers. I had to say that. Fuck you, St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department for that, and RU Task Force. And if you see me and touch me, just know I'm gonna sue your black ass, white ass, whatever the fuck. Whoever y'all carry that badge, y'all think y'all so tough because y'all carry that badge. Y'all forget that y'all people, just like we are too. Yeah. That badge is shit but a job that y'all have.
So, do you think that in these situations, bro, they should defund the police?
Damn right, bro. And here's the funny thing. Y'all spike stripped us, right? Then they turned around and I'm so adamant, I'm so pissed about it because y'all didn't flag us. Y'all didn't run nobody's names. Y'all didn't search the car, but y'all pulled off laughing at us and y'all pointed at us and y'all laughed at us.
Interesting.
So it's okay for the police in St. Louis to just fuck people's cars up for no reason, right? So that's basically what they say. What they just showed me is, if when we left with this whatever place that we are at located right now, right? If when we left right now and we were gone down the street, if they choose to jump out and spike strip you, ain't shit you can do about it.
No, you can't do. I mean,
and they gonna laugh at you. But who the fuck said that was fair or that was cool? But you want me to respect these bitches when they pull me over, though, right? You want me to respect that shit when they hit these red and blues, though, right? Let's we keeping it real, though. But this is the type of police. This is the type of police.
They work for you.
This is the type of police that are on the force. We not finna not address this.
Right.
We not finna not address this. So not every cop is like this, but there are police that's like that.
Right.
But we not finna not sit here and be naive and act like that's okay. So I'm asking you though, that'll be okay though, bro? Like,
I mean, it's not okay, but at the end of the day, man, we done both had jobs to where it's always that person.
That's true.
That'll
fuck it up for everybody. And that's what it is. That's what's got me saying what I'm saying.
And you'll be like, how they still lasting? You know what I'm saying? Because I work with people that
prime example, and I'm gonna say this, right? It's a bunch of probably good cops that lost their life for no motherfucking reason.
Sure.
But that one right there, I feel like should have lost his, because that's how you running around here carrying yourself with this badge. You were disrespecting the badge. You need to get your ass popped in the line of fire. The rest of them that didn't deserve it, didn't deserve it. But you deserve it. Because as a person, if I see him do it in without a badge, I'll punch him in his face.
Well, I think in these type of situations, man, I think that when you get put in these situations, finally, you get put in these, the real person come out. So people like that shouldn't have badges.
They shouldn't.
You know what I'm saying?
They should not.
It wouldn't make sense to me.
They shouldn't. Prime example, you've been knowing me 20 years, right?
Yeah.
I'm the last nigga to need a badge. Right. I'm gonna keep it real.
I mean,
I'm gonna keep it real. But
I'm
the last nigga to need a badge.
But I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this about you though. like in this situation, I think like if me and you was in like some kind of army military type of situation, I'm choosing you as my battle buddy. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, because I know for a fact I can trust my nigga that's gonna to keep it all the way a buck. You know what I'm saying? Like it's only a handful of people that I'm gonna really trust in those situations, and you one of them. Because I know that regardless of what's going on, you fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? You got it. So
right. Because I'll look you right in your face and be like, this is either a safe thing for us to do, or this is not a safe thing for us to do.
You know what I'm saying? So I just say that to say like some people, bro, in them situations, for me, like should know, and that right there, you need to let your if you got or any kind of law enforcement and you don't have that in you, I don't think you should apply for that. I don't think you should be trying to be out here patrolling if that's really not in your heart to do. Right. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I just don't think so.
You just want to get rid of fuck people's lives up, bro. Like
that's not cool. You know,
go study to be a prosecutor. Or something,
that's not cool.
Do it on paper.
So for the people who are getting these type of jobs and has been bullied basically in high school or middle school or whatever, and they get these type of jobs,
be a lot of people too.
And because I think that's just the wrong mentality of thinking in those situations.
I ain't gonna say that.
Go ahead.
I ain't gonna say that I've seen cops that I went to high school with that was bullied.
Right.
But there are cops on the streets now that were my classmates in high school.
Right.
To where like
they cool. Yeah.
They didn't, but they are now who the fuck they were then.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, but you're staying true to. Of course, you respecting the law in a way, but at the end of the day, they still them, and you fuck with them.
And guess what? They know I respect you more than I respect that. So, yeah, you know what I see you. Let me go and move around. Let me go and move.
But, bruh, when I say, man, like, I'm gonna say this too, y'all. Like, we get a lot of different stories that come in, and it's crazy. Dan the man will tell you, right?
A whole lot of different stories.
And it's always anonymous, like we always talk about, right?
I never know nothing until right before I record. If I know a thing.
I literally recently, a homeboy just, came to me and respectfully to bruh, appreciate you, man, for the story, man. This has happened to him. You know what I mean? So what I'm about to read y'all is a real situation.
What you gonna read?
Huh?
What you gonna read?
Yeah.
Oh, this different.
Yeah, I know, right? But we still gonna do that other one though.
Yeah.
But this one really, you know what I'm saying? And this is actually a real story in this situation. So I'm gonna just go ahead and
jump right to it. Let's hear it.
Yeah, get right to it. So dude, 33 years old, getting to his money, and he also is a part-time barbershop owner, right?
Shout out to bro.
You know what I'm saying? He really don't mess with no type of females, but he do have a couple of females that he mess with every now and then.
Right.
His situation is this. About 3 weeks ago, I was hanging out in downtown area, and I seen a Latino at the bar. One thing led to another, and he took her to the crib, and it was up. He was super faded off the Don Julio and Zod. And she gave me 1 through 10 oral of his life, and it was lit. Then she basically told me up, and I passed out after a few rounds, and I was hungover for like a few days. And when he looked through the house, she got him for an ounce of Zai and some Mark Jella shoes that he been rocking. He felt like a sucker, and he want to go back out there and see if he can catch her. So he had her number, but she blocked him. So like now, he feel like doing something about this, or should I like charge it to the game?
What you gonna say? Cause I'm gonna say this, big dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Charge it to the game. As fucked up as it sounds, charge it to the game, bro. Go work out, get your diet right. You know what I'm saying? Take that frustration out of me, the weights. You know what I'm saying? Going and trying to find her, bro, you gonna want to fuck her up or break the other girl neck.
Right.
Or, right, even if you do try to go and find her, right?
Right.
She already told her people, like, yeah, I hate this nigga for woo. So when she do get fucked up out the blue, yeah, she may have blocked you.
Right.
But they can look through her phone and be like, she said his name is saved as such and such. Bop, 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 bop. You know what I'm saying?
Why.
Charge it to the game, big dog. She got away with it. She was slick. That was fucked up. And that was scandalous. That's wrong.
This is why
That's why niggas be
I
saying.
don't do one night stands. But I had my first share as a one night stand in my 20s. In my 20s, you feel me? When I was really hanging. You know what I'm saying? Like in my 20s, I was hanging. Like, hey, you know, you hanging. You know what I mean? And I know it's lit, and it's lit to go to the bar. It's lit to go out and meet a new female. I mean, that's what Kevin Samuels did, right? This is what Kevin Samuels did. This is how Kevin Samuels got caught up. Met a chick at a bar, took her back to the crib.
Stupid.
And took her back to the crib.
Should've got a hotel, dummy.
This is what I'm talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying?
They be thinking with the little head instead of the big head.
Bruh, like, I do not do one night stands with new females. I know that probably sound corny and some old nigga shit, you know what I'm saying? But I do not do no first nights messing with a chick. No.
You don't do the first night?
No, you can't see my private areas the first night. Ain't no way she get to see me the first night. No, I do not let strange females see me. No, it can't happen. It cannot happen. No, that's a policy. That's a policy, bro. That's a policy. I gotta know what kind of female you are before you see my areas. You know what I'm saying? No strange females can see my areas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just keeping it a buck, bro. Like, we not doing that. I don't care. Like, I don't care. I don't.
It's the way you said it.
I don't. And I don't just meet females and get hyped up.
Right.
And just be revved up, ready to just go smash. No, I don't like them. The emotions don't affect me like that.
It's quote unquote good.
I need to figure out what kind of female I'm dealing with.
Curving the shit out of females.
Ain't no way.
You ain't gonna transfer your demons over to me, bitch.
And a lot of niggas out here that's listening.
Yeah, I be mad because I be horny and humping everything.
No. They probably saying all the safe stuff. I'm sick of this. You know what I'm saying? You got me on the Julio, bro. I'm telling you. I don't care, bro. No, not doing that. No, never doing that. No, I don't care what it is.
I ain't gonna lie.
No, female, no. I'm not doing it. No, lady, I'm not doing it, lady. No. See?
I had a fucking first night, turned into a whole goddamn relationship.
I'm telling you, bro. So, just me knowing that she would really love to do that, to see that, she really
my best
wanted
friend.
to smash me tonight.
My best friend had a one night.
You know what I mean?
Had a one night that ended up them
Listen,
damn
bro,
getting
think about it
engaged.
this way. Think about it this way, right? People be having kids off of, you know what I'm saying?
Off the
And that's
first
not,
night.
that's
Off the
not,
first night.
that's
The
not
first
cool,
time.
man. That's not what's up, man. So, bro, I'm gonna tell you something, man. Like in this situation, bro, she got her little $1,200 out of you, bro. You paid for it. You know what I'm saying? Like to keep it, cause I gotta talk to you like you my homie that's sitting right next to me. I've been knowing for 20 years. I gotta talk to you like you my brother, bruh. You paid for it. First of all, you shouldn't have even been that toe up to
To the
bring her to
crib?
your crib. Anyway.
To the crib. I was.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but you or a simp. You are definitely a simp, respectfully, bruh.
Respectfully, and the only reason really is like you said, bro, because you brought her to the crib.
Real.
Come on,
And you
bro.
fell off.
Look, this the thing, bro.
Come on,
You
bruh.
could have took her to the travel lodge, my boy, the Days Inn or something for $50.
Took her to the crib.
Yeah. Oh, matter of fact, look, even better. Took her to the car.
She took
For the
her.
frisky.
Now you out of them Murray's in there. A half a Zod, that's about 12, 13, 1400. She just hit you for.
Just let the look. This,
Let that,
all
in
gotta
your
do-
words, let that sink in.
Let that sink in. Search Marketplace for your shoes, though. That's where you're gonna find them. The motherfucker dumb. They're gonna be posted on Marketplace, bro. They gonna be posted on Marketplace. You know what I'm saying? Some silly shit like that.
Jay,
but that weed, you kiss that shit goodbye.
What
That's
you
just
think,
smoke.
Jay? What you think, Jay? What you think, bro?
He got.
Yeah, bro. You got, bro.
Dang.
Hey, she synced the sucker on you and licked your head. Straight up.
Wow. But yeah, y'all, that's just shout out to bruh for sending me that, man.
And it's okay.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
okay. I've been a sucker before.
Yeah, we all have. You know what I mean? Shit, let's get to the story.
You gotta go through shit to learn.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's why, like, I ain't gonna lie. When I used to meet motherfuckers randomly back in the day, motherfuckers
Yeah.
like, oh, pull up on me. Okay, boom. I pull up. I come in the house. Damn, you got that big ass bill on you? Yeah, because bitch, I'll shoot you and everybody in this house. I don't know y'all.
Yeah, I
Fuck.
mean, you gotta be,
I came over to have fun, but they played with me. I do got my gun.
definitely gotta be prepared, you know, for everything, man. But let's get to
See,
the
I
story.
be parked like 2,
Right.
3 houses down. When I come over, all right, come outside.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. You
Yeah,
gotta-
yeah. Stop being so damn thirsty to link
yeah,
too.
cut that off,
Yeah.
man. Like, you know,
And that bitch be going setting motherfuckers up.
ain't nothing wrong with meeting at like a park or you know what I'm saying. But in that situation, bro, yeah, man, I think he just the thirst just
Gonna walk in that motherfucker,
Yeah.
up, brother gonna jump out the closet, put a pistol to your head, all type of shit.
That could have turned to more. She just took your shit, bro. That could have turned into a whole robbery, death.
Smoke, pop, smoke
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
And I don't even fuck with pop
like,
smoke.
That's just, yeah, bro. You dodged the bullet, bro. That was because that's the only thing she took.
Be grateful you here to tell us about this story, big dog.
yeah.
Let that hoe have the weed in the shoes, bro. Be
Yeah.
glad you were able to tell us about the situation.
Definitely, bro.
Because most niggas can't even tell their story. They dead.
Let's get to the story, bro. Like, let's see. That's what's going on. Freaky.
Shout out to my cameraman, Freaky Got Film. Stop playing with him.
What you
So,
got for us, bro?
Here's the story. Hey guys, I've been watching the podcast since episode 13. Did you guys have a Cash App or a Venmo? Because I'm sure there's other people that like to watch you guys and would like to support. But anyway, I found out last night that my fiance has been texting his ex every week for literally years. I was using his iPad to watch Netflix with his permission, and and a message popped up from someone named L. And I opened it without much thinking about it. And it turned out to be his ex. Scrolling up, I saw a whole thread of messages, not flirty exactly, but but definitely personal. They talk about their dating life, their memories. He tells her things like, "You always mean a lot to me. I feel sick." He never told me they still talk, let alone this often. So when I confronted him, he didn't deny it. He just said that they were friends. It's never been physical. He said he didn't bring it up because he knew that I wouldn't be cool with it. I honestly don't even know how to process this. I always thought that we were really open with each other, and now I feel like a fool. I haven't told anyone in my life yet because I'm still trying to figure out what this means. You know what I'm saying? Would I be a woman if I'd be okay with this? Okay. First of all, thank you for the story.
Yeah, appreciate the story.
And
for sure,
I definitely appreciate you for having the courage to reveal this, or, you know what I'm saying, let us talk about the story.
Right.
You know, like, I feel like God revealed this to you for a reason.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even gonna get too deep and get too spiritual about it, but I feel like, baby girl, like if you thought y'all were that open and got that close anyway, you already on his iPad. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. First of all, when I'm in a relationship, I'm in a relationship and I'm faithful. But if I let you look at my iPad, and I know good and goddamn well these messages that's on my phone and my watch is gonna come through this iPad, I don't give a fuck. I don't even respect you enough to hide it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way, because you can't sit there and you're not gonna sit there and tell me that you didn't know that wasn't gonna come through. If everything is connected to the same iCloud phone number or the same account, it's gonna ding. Then like, this ain't just no shit like you text her every couple of months, or you randomly, hey, just checking in, or you hear what's up. This bitch still know what's going on like she your girlfriend. You still talking to her every day like you not humping on this other woman every day. So sister, sister,
talk to her.
If you gotta
talk to her,
this nigga is hiding it from you because he already said, oh, the reason why I ain't saying that because I feel like you weren't gonna be cool with it. So ask him how the hell would he feel if you was texting your ex every day, all day, for the past couple years. And
you just now finding out.
And you just now finding out that basically, why you just brought this shit up and she found out about this whole time. She been texting her ex the whole time you been doing you. How you gonna feel? You gonna feel like a whole clown.
Dang.
Hey, emotional cheating most definitely is a real thing.
You know what, man?
Because it's a multitude of ways to cheat. Emotional cheating most definitely is a thing.
I'm gonna really say this, man. I'm gonna say, especially when it goes back to what they've been. You said 3 years. He been talking to her for what, 3 years or something like that. This whole time. If they talking every day, that's a problem.
That's too much.
You know what I'm saying? That's too much. That's like, a problem. If it's now,
she got more access to you than you give.
I'm gonna say this though. I got a homegirl. You know what I'm saying? That name.
Here we go. Say something, because I got something to say about my homegirl.
So look, I got a homegirl, right? And we talk here and there. And you know, that's my straight homegirl. You know what I'm saying? And she respects the fact that whatever I got going on, like I respect the fact what she got going on. So I'm not gonna sit here and try to, even though we've been homies since what, 13, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I know what she got going on, so I'm not gonna disrupt or stir up some stuff that I know that can happen, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
In them type of situations. So if your ex is calling you that much all the time, there's intentions there where, like, especially with dude, I think with dude, he need to cut it off with his ex. Like, listen, I'm in a relationship. Like, you can't be calling like this, even though I'm telling you what I'm
That's
telling you.
That's what the problem is, right?
You
there
know what
with
I'm
him.
saying?
Right,
he
it's with
needs
him.
to cut that off and say, listen, I'm in a relationship. You know what I mean? I've been with this lady. I'm planning on building the future with this lady, and we can't be talking like this. You cool. Yeah, you're gonna always be that, but we can't talk about what we done in our past. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Right now, especially in something right now. So it's his responsibility to cut that off. So he's not doing what he's supposed to, sis. And I'm just saying. And then also too, if he's still allowing her to still call, then really, is he really that guy for you in this situation? Is it really?
That's something you gotta ask yourself.
Is it really? Like, is this the guy that you really want to build with and spending the rest of your life with, knowing that? And then he not even telling you that his ex
right.
That
you lying by
you know
omission.
What I mean? So I'm
you lying by omission, right there out the muscle.
Like, come on, sis.
You ain't even
wake
man
up.
enough to say this is what I got going on.
Yeah, I need you to man up and say. And I done been in situations right to where I was in a relationship and, you know, my partner asked me have my ex ever called me, and I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, they have. But at the end of the day, I cut it off like I'm with somebody. So you can't just be calling when you feel like calling. It don't work like that, especially when I'm in something and I'm locked in and I'm deep in. You can't do that. That's not what's up. So people gotta respect other people's privacy. And
most definitely do.
You know what I mean? They got to, bro.
Most definitely do.
And she and your ex not respecting that. If she calling every day, damn.
Man, of course she don't respect.
Of course your girl finna be mad about that. What?
But see, me, bro, and I agree with everything because, you know, I got a couple of homegirls.
Right.
And regardless of who I'm with, my homegirls ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere, of course not.
Regardless whether they my exes or not.
And they ain't me yet.
Right. And on top of that, like, my exes was my friends. Some of my exes was my friends before they were even my girlfriends. So they not going nowhere.
Would you would you set up to where your ex can meet your current if y'all talking like that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If y'all
especially your homegirls too.
Yeah, if y'all can be adult about this shit, yeah.
Right.
Because guess what? Yes, we together, we doing whatever, but they've been around for years.
Right.
You can leave me today or tomorrow.
True.
And as soon as I cut one of their ass off or cut all of their ass off for you, and you leave me tomorrow.
So you're saying as long as they respect.
Yeah, because guess what? I respect all my homegirls, respect my ex. If prime example, I'm not even gonna drop her name, but I'll drop situations.
Right.
We've went out to eat all the time.
Okay.
That's all we've done.
Right.
When it comes time for us to link up, we go out to eat.
Right.
You tell me about your life. I tell you about my life.
Right.
When we get done eating, because that's our thing.
Right.
You go your way, I go mine.
Right.
That's it. I'm never finna tell you. I'm never finna be negative about your relationship.
Right. Gotcha.
I'm gonna support your relationship. I'm gonna support all the decisions that you're making. But if I see some shit, some bullshit, I'm gonna speak on there's some bullshit.
Which you should, because that's a true friend. Because you would do that to me.
Exactly.
You would do that to me. You'll be like, bruh, man, I'm gonna be honest with you, blase, and I'll be like, damn, okay.
Right, like you said, if we link up and we go to eat, and you be like, yeah, man, I'm dealing with this girl, and and I'll be like, yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, like, hey, I fuck with the relationship. It's cool to see you happy, but on the cool, you might want to step back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You giving more than what the fuck they're giving you. You know what I'm saying?
They're not your real friend if they don't do that, though.
Exactly.
They're not your real friend if they don't do that.
And guess what? When I get in a relationship, you know I'm locked in. So we gonna talk here and there. It's gonna go from every day to every couple of days. To where for real, if you really want to know if I'm alive or not, follow on social media.
Right, yeah.
If I post something, I ain't dead.
Right.
I ain't locked up.
I ain't dead.
I'm good. I'm cool.
So yeah, sis, I think in this situation, damn man, you know what I mean? Like, what she was saying, she trying to figure out what should she do in this situation.
Man, try to figure out if she a lady simp or not.
Yeah, lady simp or not, then you will be a simp if you was to allow this situation to go down.
Yeah, nah, because like I said,
respectfully though,
he lied already out the gate by omission, and you knew what you had going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, if you thought y'all was so open, why you ain't know this? Like, bro, you could have slid that in there on a joke or anything, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, if he'll keep that from you, you ain't gonna tell him what the hell he gonna keep from you.
Yeah, so it's a lot of that can transpire to other things that can spiral out of control. You know what I mean? Like,
and then on top of that too, you can get all type of feedback that you want to get from girl. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't gonna leave until you actually ready to leave. So you can get all the advice that you want to.
Right.
You can ask everybody for all the advice you want to, but you as a person are gonna know when you've had your breaking point and when you're gonna be done with said situation.
Yeah, definitely. Let me know what y'all think. You know what I mean? Like, hit us in the comments.
like, share, comment, subscribe.
What's you do the
double tap
situation.
Shout out to my best friend Leah.
Shout out Leah.
Yeah, she was
Shout out Leah. For sure. It's your boy Stewie Chops.
It's your boy Dan the Man.
We out.
We out.